guy. But every time AJ steps out in the ring, every time he's on the screen for a promo, he's getting cheers. He's getting, those babyface pops every time his music hits. So I don't know. I think he'd work much better as a babyface.
Yeah, I mean, hell, we've seen that these days a babyface turn or the reinforcement of a character's babyface status can work wonders. I mean, over on Raw, two of the biggest positives this week were Sami Zayn coming out, to help with Jericho, and him not Jericho, Mick Foley, in his segment with Mick Foley kind of brought him back to NXT Sami Zayn, stripped away kind of like the loser shit that had been happening to him with Raw. And then you have the continued face turn of Chris Jericho after his betrayal at the hands of Kevin Owens. I mean, it's proof positive that reinforcement of a babyface character can really get the crowd behind you again and further a good story. And the turning to babyface, when done correctly and consistently, it can be just as much of a character invigoration as going heel. So why not try it?
I agree. Something needs to change with AJ, especially since the split with Luke, with Gallows and Anderson. Yeah, he was on fire most of 2016, but at the same time, I enjoy him as a face more, I think. So, final thoughts on SmackDown this week.
Well, like I said at the beginning, this was an episode that really felt like it gave everything a nice solid direction. We know where things can go. We know how things can develop. And it feels like SmackDown knows what course they're going to take to the big event. Do I necessarily know what that course is in some cases? Oh, fucking hell no. I mean, look at Shane and Styles. Do I necessarily like all the decisions? No, I don't know how I feel about the Usos right now. And then, of course, there was the decision to make the double Miz segment. Whoever did that needs to be kicked in the fucking balls. But you know what? I liked this episode of SmackDown. It was pretty good, aside from the two fucking Miz segments. And yeah, like I said, it feels good to watch WWE going into a big event and knowing that at least something on there has got a direction to follow for, once.
Right. I agree. I'm excited for the women's title match. Not sure what match it's going to be, but I'm excited. I'm really excited for AJ Shane. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with the tag match. Because right now, I really don't see where they're going with that. So, was SmackDown better than Raw?
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, so I agree. It really solidifies, like you said, a lot of matches heading into WrestleMania. We're 12 days out from WrestleMania. Coming up this week on the Elite Ringside Network tomorrow, we've got Nate returning with Victory Bell on Change the F Up. They're going to be discussing Beauty and the Beast, who wore it better. Later on this week's Smart Money podcast on Thursday. We've got a Slack Off the Show on Saturday. And then coming up next week again, we've got Raw Review and SmackTalk. Another great week planned for the Elite Ringside Network. So for Max Beattie, I'm Spencer Hart with another episode of Smack Talk, and we'll see you guys next week. Later!
Later.